All right, everybody, welcome back to day three of our Discovering Your True Self Journal Challenge. Again, I'm your host, Christy Allen. I'm so excited for those of you who have been walking with me on this journey of discovering what your true self is like. So, today we're going to be focusing on what is our true self like mentally. So, when we are in our true self, um, in review, we are experiencing certain types of physical sensations. So, yesterday we talked about what does it feel like to be in your true self, right? That's that spontaneous, uh, wanting to dance, things like that. Today we're going to be exploring what our mentality looks like when we're in our true self. So, when you're in your true self, again, you're in your authentic self, and this is distinguished from your triggered self. So, your true self and your triggered self are in opposition to one another. In your triggered self, you're going to have a certain set of responses. But when you're in your true self, this is what your thoughts are going to be like. They're going to line up with a joyful state of being. They're going to filter your current reality with positivity or love. So um, it doesn't mean that your life is perfect or perfect things happen in your life, but the things, even the negative things or the bad things, quote unquote bad or negative things, you're going to filter those things, even those with positivity or love, and you're going to sound hopeful and inspired. So your true self thoughts are going to sound hopeful and inspired. Your true self thoughts may sound like something like, it's so beautiful outside, or I think I'm going to call so and say hello, or I can't wait for insert whatever fun future event you're anticipating, or I just love being me, or I'm going to give my child or a spouse a hug, or I want to share this with this person. I want to move my body. I want to explore. Notice how all these true self thoughts sound optimistic. They have a certain type of energy. When you're in your true self thinking, that is what your thoughts are going to sound like. They also may include creative solutions to problems. So you may have an idea about designing something. You may have thoughts about creating something. There is a creative energy that comes from our true self, and that doesn't mean like maybe the traditional sense of creator, like an artist, a musician, something like that. Everybody who's ever invented something is creative. Even people who invent documents or ways of organizing, that is a form of creativity, and that comes from a place, a true self place. Um, you may have thoughts about building or redecorating. Song lyrics may come to mind. You may be imagining you're in a musical or a movie scene where you're the hero or star. These are true self thoughts. So you may be remembering encouraging or loving past conversations you've had, or you may be anticipating future loving or encouraging conversations that you want to have. So these are all indicators that you are operating from your true self. So today's journal prompt is simply a reflection of when was the last time you were thinking true self thoughts, and what was it about? So in your journal, you're just going to be taking stock of when was the last time you were thinking thoughts in this line, and what were they about. So that concludes today's day three journal prompt of discovering your true self. Check back in tomorrow for day four, where we're going to be discussing what your true self is like emotionally. All right, stay tuned. Bye.